Medication Training at Home Support North, Module 3. Receiving Supports. Application. Before a support worker begins prompting or supervising medication, the coordinator fills out the application form. On this form, the type of service the support worker is providing is outlined, along with what time and if the medication is prepackaged. Here's an example for our client, Miss Kelly Smith. You see at the top we have all of her personal details, the types of medication she's going to be taking. A check mark is done for prompting rather than supervising or assisting with the medication, the time of day the medication prompt will occur, and that the medication is pre-packaged. The coordinator thoroughly fills out the form and creates a backup plan in case there's no support worker to provide medication support. Here we have that there's no known choking hazards. They understand that relievers may not be able to provide help. They ticked yes. The backup plan is that the family member in the home will do the prompt if a support worker is not able to do so. And are there other old medications in the house that could cause confusion? They have ticked no. There will always be an action plan if there is a medication error. The medication action plan will be outlined below. Documentation. Once the application has been approved, the client will have a medication support plan. This is the document that the support worker will look at in order to understand what is required of them when they're providing medication supports. At Home Support North, a support worker may only prompt or supervise prepackaged medication. Your role in supporting clients. General responsibilities for medication supports. Follow the medication support plan. Ensure that medications are stored correctly. Complete the sign-in sheet. When the sign-in sheet is full, return the sheet to the office. Make sure you and your clients have washed your hands. Give clients sips of water before, between each tablet, and when finished to wash down the medication. A note, you do not need to know what the medication is for in order to support a person to successfully take the medication. There are several levels of support you may be providing. If the client is self-medicating, no intervention is required. A support worker will only report any changes to the client's health or demeanor to the coordinator. Medication service plan will prompt, supervise, or assist. However, the assist is only with creams, lotions, and eye drops. When we're prompting, we're just reminding the client to take the medication. When we're supervising, we prepare the client and watch them take the medication. You are not qualified to administer. Administer means to open the package or give the medications to the person or both. Administering medication will result in disciplinary action. Your role in supporting clients. If a client is self-medicating, the client is able to manage their own medications without help. They are responsible for remembering, taking, and replacing medication. No recording is done. Some medications may not be prepackaged. Your responsibility in this scenario is to report your observations if the client is having difficulties with medication and report it to the coordinator. If the client requires some level of medication support, a medication support plan will be completed by the coordinator. If you are prompting, means you are reminding the client to take their medication. Your responsibility is to sign for the time of the prompt only. If you are supervising, you prepare the client, make sure they're sitting up, have a glass of water, and has the medication pack. You watch the client choose the correct date and time on the pack and take the medication. Your responsibility is to ensure client takes the correct medication from the pack. You sign in for the time the medication was supervised. Assisting. This is only for creams, lotions, and eye drops. If you are assisting medication, the coordinator will have to have approved it beforehand. Your responsibility is to prepare the client, check the correct day and time on the bottle or tube, take out the medication cream or eye drops, administer and sign for the time that the medication task was provided. This is the completion of Module 3.